Mega balls. Cobra Speedzone irons. What do you think of my new studio? Doesn't this look nice? So I've got one length and standard. I'm only going to review the standard because the review for the standard and the one length will be the same. I kind of don't feel like we need one length conversations anymore. And what I mean by that, as in, we know what one length's about now, hopefully. Cobra have stuck with it, established it, made it a thing. You know, if you want to get this tech that we're going to talk about in the Speedzone irons in one length over the changeable lengths, that it's going to be the same review, apart from one length will give you the one length benefits, which we've got loads of reviews on. Hopefully we're all there with that. Interesting tech in the top here. So we're getting some graphite, which we're going to talk about. Matt's inside just setting up the computer on the hitting bay. Let's go and test them, give you some numbers. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, maybe hit the button. And also, if you are subscribed, give that bell a ring. Thumbs up the video if you like the reviews as always. Let's go and see what they're all about. Right, we got Matthew on camera.
Hello, hello.
Hiya, Matthew.
Speedzones, eh?
Shall we?
Yeah.
See what they're all about. You got a lofts for me?
I have. Do you want to hear
Well, I'm going to start with a 7 iron because we have got the bit at the top. We're going to go to the tech in a second. What's the loft of the 7?
This is not a 7 iron loft.
Okay.
27.5.
20 what?
27.5.
Wowzers. Okay.
That's like a...
So it's like a 5.
6/5.
Yeah, it's 5 or 6, isn't it?
This is going to go a long way.
Yeah, okay. So let's start with the 7 iron. Let's see what they sound and feel like. Down by the ball, you see a little bit of the... I like the way that the graphite, like it's silver.
Definitely stands out, doesn't it? When light hits it.
Yeah, but it doesn't stand out like if it's black.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
It's like it blends as well as doesn't because it's silver.
I want to look more at that because it's something I've never seen before. Like I'm not like looking at the leading edge like I would normally, to line something up. I'm looking at that and thinking,
what's going on there?
What's that? Yeah.
Medium offset, not too crazy. And if I go to the 8 iron where you lose the top design, the graphite on the top, it's actually not too chunky. So the 5 iron here, you do get a thicker sole and you do start to see a little bit of it out the back. But that's basically what I would expect and kind of want from these kind of clubs now. So let's go 7 iron, which isn't a 7 iron, see how it sounds and feels, look at the tech in a second. And what distance are we going to be getting out of here? And then in turn, what kind of spin numbers, I wonder? So the top bit in there, which like I say, we'll look at the tech in a second. That's not a bad start for direction. They are playing with sound and feel with what they're doing in the back of this one as well.
Trying to cool sounds down a bit, or
I think they're trying to make it, or maybe just make it sound. I mean, that didn't sound too pingy, did it?
It sounded quite powerful to me, but I think I need to get in my head that this is like a 5 or a 6 iron. Yeah. Speeds hitting the...
For me, I thought that sounded not too bad. To be honest with you, I mean, it is not forward soft, all those words.
No.
But again, I wouldn't expect it to be. To be honest with you, I quite like the look of it. You know me, I'm not afraid of a little bit of
you're not.
bling and silliness, and that top bit is quite intriguing. Right, I'm going to hit a couple more with a 7 iron just to try and get a good data set. I'm happy with where I'm hitting these. Yeah, I almost landed on the other pole, didn't it?
Yeah, that did.
Let's have a look at the tech. Let's see what Cobra is saying about this club. So speed starts at the top, Cobra are saying. So quite unique in these ones. We've got graphite in the top here. So saving 3 grams using this carbon fiber graphite at the top, which they can obviously position that weight then lower to try and improve center of gravities. I have seen this before. Maybe post comments down below. Was it Wilson, I think, who did that before? Maybe it wasn't. Post comments down below. I've definitely seen the top change in one manufacturer. A 35% larger sweet zone area, Cobra are saying. PWR face insert. They're using different variable face thickness on the insert on the face to try and increase ball speeds across the face, as you obviously don't always hit that sweet zone. Boasting a lot of stability on miss hits, lots of weight down and in the back of this club, so very heavily heel and toe weighted, Cobra are saying. And we've got TPU insert and there's foam going on in the back here to try and give you maximum feel, and then in turn control. Those kind of words will be used. Basically, they're trying to damp vibrations in the back here. If the foam has any speed to it, well, let's go and see, shall we? Slight toe hit, but again, that's where you're going to help. You can see the tech is full of tech, isn't it? I mean, heel toe weighting, which in turn, like that toe strike, it should be helping me with.
Definitely got a bit of lasering about you today.
And then obviously, it's all about trying to make a club as kind of game improvement as possible, isn't it? All the tech,
all the
game
tech,
improvement,
yeah.
low CGs, removing weights at the top. They're really trying their hardest to make sure that you're going to get as much help out of the club as you possibly can. Let's have a look at those numbers, shall we?
So, 7 iron going 179.
Yes, nearly 183 the last one.
183, like
It's a 5 iron, isn't it?
for you, it's a 5 iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 5 iron numbers, aren't
Yeah.
they? for
But
you,
then if it is a
definitely.
5 iron, 4/7 spin is pretty
Very
good.
good, very good.
So
Like,
again, if
keeping
you're
up
going
there.
on lofts rather than number on the bottom,
Yeah,
it's
Doing
not
well.
doing too bad, is it? Peaking height at 34, again, it's up there.
pretty high that, I
Yeah.
would say, for you, but decent.
Low lofted
Low
5
lofted.
irons, I'm always struggling to get them in the air. So
Yeah.
they are, you know, if you ignore that funny number there and think more about like the loft that you're delivering,
Yeah. I definitely
Makes
think
sense.
more manufacturers should start to change that now, the number on the bottom.
but I don't think it's in their interest to, because obviously, think about it. I've hit, so
yeah.
yeah, I've hit a 7 iron 180. People
Yeah.
still, I still have conversations with people.
Yeah.
That I can still post a standard tweet
Yeah.
saying, you know, how far does this 7 iron go? And then trip them up with what a 7 iron actually is.
Yeah.
Because I'm under no disillusion to understand that this 7 iron is going to be as accurate as my 6 or 5 iron, because D-plane's going to rule the roost. That's where people are getting tripped up. That's where this game, like, it doesn't go forwards. We just
Yeah,
go round and
round and
round in
round.
circles. And I always think as the message gets more and more muddy, which is all that happens on YouTube over time as more and more expert people come along,
Yeah.
is that gets kind of clouded, that idea, when it's just so clear. This is going to be as accurate as my 6/5 iron, regardless it's got 7 iron on the bottom.
Yeah. So what are they doing at the lower end? Is there like a gap that's really a pitching wedge?
Oh, so I have a gap wedge in this set.
There is a gap
They've
wedge,
sent a
is
gap
there?
wedge.
Okay.
Because if you bring your lofts up again,
So, yeah, a pitching wedge at 42.5 degrees is very strong again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I think ours are probably 45 still.
Yeah.
And your gap wedge at 48. So you're not buying your classic pitching wedge to 4 iron in this set, are you?
No.
And that's where
No.
you have to just be a little bit careful if you are going for fittings and stuff like that.
yeah. I'm going to hit a 9 iron next. So 9 iron now, we start to lose the look of the top. It was the 8, it crosses over, then down in the 9s it starts. It's actually quite slim and nice, to be honest.
Bit more classic looking.
Yeah, it's very gameable. I mean,
Bit more
Cobra aren't
shiny.
afraid to make a club look good, I always think. Like they do, they have, different companies I always think have different styles. Like Cobra are quite stylish.
Yeah.
And I think it's the Puma Cobra mix. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? There's fashion and style involved in all their products.
Yeah.
Where like Titleist look good, but it's, and Titleist and Ping are like more function. I'm not saying one's better than the other, because I don't think Cobra also, you know, they don't lose out on design either. Like the design and the technique and the tech is all as good as anyone's.
Yeah.
But then they add that kind of sports brand like style to
Yeah.
stuff, which in golf wins and loses. You know what golfers are like. Your average golfer, this is a stereotype, but your average male golfer isn't particularly caring if they look that good, are they? Do you know what I mean? So it wins and loses for them. It gives them a niche.
And I think like sponsor Ricky Fowler, like
Yeah.
they're trying to hit that younger market and everything, aren't they? And that's what younger people kind of want, whizziness these days.
Whizziness, Matthew.
Whizzy.
I'm going to whizzy the 9 iron. Oh, I've whizzied it.
Whizzied.
That was high on the face. I'd imagine that'll be quite low spinning. Again, this you can get them quite high on this mat, or all mats really. So if you look at the spin of that one, just whack the spin up of that.
5.2.
Yeah. If you just bring the numbers up, how does that compare to the 5 iron, which is a 7 iron I was just hitting?
500 revs
yeah,
different
that's
between
me.
the two.
That's me all day. That's like me hitting that high on the face.
Yeah.
Decent shot, it would work, but it is going to go low from up there. I'd imagine that's quite a different spinner. Yeah, 6.2 I'm seeing on that straight off the bat. The sound, again, it blends. I wouldn't see a difference between losing those top bits, because obviously the sound is more in the back of it, but I'm not noticing a difference from the graphite.
Doesn't sound as clicky, this one, to me.
Does it not?
From back here, no, not as clicky.
It's nice. I mean, I like the sound. I am raining terror down on that fake green, aren't I? Loving that. Right, I'm going to hit one more with the 9, and then we're going to go to the longest iron I've got, which is probably like equivalent to a 0 iron.
Equivalent to a head cover.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, that feels good. I like that. So we're now up to the 5 iron. So obviously back to the graphite top. And you do start to see a little bit of the club out the back. And you do see a bit of offset. Like the offset is quite like in there. But again, you'd want it.
Yeah, quite substantial.
Like it's like right angly almost, isn't it?
Yeah, it hits early, doesn't it? And quite a lot on the back.
Yeah.
So it's not like the offset you're just seeing on the leading edge. It's that back bit as well that really kicks out. But
yeah.
I'm used to that now, looking at these.
Well, I also
improvers.
but I also think if you give this to the demographic it's aimed at, they're just not going to care. Like, there'll be a few who'll go, I can't hit that, who want this much help, but your average golfer who just wants help is going to look and go, I don't even know what offset is or does.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you give me, I don't know, you know, something where I'm a hobbyist, one tennis racket to another. I like to look at that one, and Fed uses it kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Loft of 5 iron, dare I ask?
Loft of the 5 iron is 21 degrees.
Wowzers. Do you reckon they didn't send me the 4 iron because they know I'm rubbish?
Because, like, yeah, you're not going to hit that very far, I don't think.
He won't get that in the air, don't send him that.
21 degrees, that's a 3 iron.
Yeah, so this is 200, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe over. Remember, we get Arcos in the top of the Cobra, and it's got to be said, they took the lead in this. Ping have now followed.
Yeah, I saw that recently.
And I'm sure others will follow or create their own tech if they don't want to buy into others. It'll be a cost and weight discussion for other companies.
Yeah.
But again, for me, I always think you go Ping type this really, but Ping very much so. They're a bit like what Mercedes were like in cars before old Tesla came.
Oh.
But do you see what I mean? People used to say, what's in a Mercedes now will be in consumer cars in 5, 10 years, 6, 9, 2 years time.
Yeah.
They're always ahead. And if Ping are able to put that in and still feel like it's not compromising anything, not that I don't believe Cobra, but I'm happier Ping are doing it.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah,
I'm really now thinking, okay, yeah, they obviously don't, it doesn't bother them enough.
Yeah. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Like any bit of data that you can capture and
all day
build,
long.
Why would you not?
Yeah, yeah.
Whether you're into that sort of stuff or not, if you're not, build it up and give it to your coach. Like,
question down below, interesting one. In America, some of these manufacturers, I don't know if Cobra do, they sell direct. I know Callaway sell direct.
Yeah.
I've walked through their office and seen the people answering the phone, taking orders.
Yeah.
Where the UK you don't, you've got to go through like a pro shop. Collecting this kind of data has got to be fantastic for sales, but do they get access to it? What's the security? What's the, do you see what I mean?
And if they're building their
I'm not
own.
concerned. I'm happy with the way I manage my data. I'm happy with it. I like giving Google my data and I give them what I want. It doesn't bother me. I like my ads being tailored. I don't want random ads.
Yeah.
I often think it's funny. Sometimes people on YouTube comments go, "Are you getting so-and-so ad before every video because it's driving me nuts?" And I just think, like, are you getting the ads for the sex doll on every video that I'm getting? Oh, what have you been watching? You've just said that on a comment.
Whoopsie. Options clear.
Is everyone else getting these hair transplant ads, or is it just me? Right, 4 iron. How far is this bad boy going? 5 iron, sorry, which isn't. Post in the comments, how far if I hit this well, do you reckon this one's going? Let's have a look. I've hit it well. I've hit that really well.
Bang!
I've hit the line.
210, do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon I could get 210 out of this.
Get up there.
Well, we need to look at dispersion on this video as well.
This is a joke at the moment.
It is, it's like...
If anyone walked through that door and saw those lines, they'll be like, who's hit those?
Yeah, it's Jedi-esque, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like, look at 204 carry. 5 iron.
204, yeah.
This is the kind of ego club I need, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get it that nice, slightly toey, but it's travelling fast there.
Yeah, if you have like a competitive mate that loves distance, and you rock up with these and you hit it further than him all of a sudden, you'll be right in his grill.
Oh,
you?
Absolutely, 206.
Let's look at those two. Sorry, just to like change the subject.
So again, does look good. Again, you just got to get used to the offset, and I am not afraid of that colouring on the top. That's a slight push away to the right, is it? Yeah.
No,
that's good.
No, line.
No, it's in the line.
Line ball.
Oh.
Oh dear. I hope we're not playing a competition in this one today.
I was wondering what the comp should be.
No. Can you hit one offline? There you go.
Right, one more. 4 iron, not 4 iron, 5 iron, but near a 3 iron. And that's a rank one. There you go, that's a good rank mix. We'll look at the numbers on these. To be fair, I think these are a decent, quite stylish, plenty of design, good looking iron, aren't they? Let's look at these numbers.
So we've got the 7 iron, which you started with at the top, 179.
I thought that was the 3 iron at the top. No. So 7 iron spinning at 4.7, which is a 6.5, closer to a 5 iron, isn't it?
Yes. So decent spin.
Yeah.
And then we go down to your 9,
which is basically like my 8 iron for numbers.
Good peak height, good spin, pretty good spin still.
Yeah, well it's an 8 and a 7.
Yeah.
Because an 8 going 152 is a real push. Right, I reckon if I hit that 8 hard, I could get it to 156s.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's slightly low on spin, but not bad.
And then we go down to...
Again, relative to those lofts.
Yeah, and then we go down to the 5 iron, carrying 201 with a skank in there.
Yeah.
If you take the skank out, you...
You like a double click, don't you?
I didn't double click then, it just has a little mind of its own every now and then.
204, it goes with the skank out.
204, but again, like peak height. Oh, look,
you've done it again.
Click, just one click there, that was... peak height in decent.
32.
Like
well, again, if you take out the skank.
One click, look, ready?
Yes, see,
one click.
34.
34, matching.
So look at the peak height, 34, 34, 34.
Yeah, like good. And spinning at 3.8.
Yeah.
Which for a 3/very strong 4, again, is good, isn't it?
Right, here we go then. A game to finish.
Game to finish.
Put a green out there.
Yeah.
Firm me up a little bit.
Oh, crikey. Okay.
At 225.
Firm you up. Okay, so bounce and everything, yeah?
Yeah.
You want fast, fast, fast.
Can I hit a 5 iron total 225?
I think we're going to go a bit further if it's rock hard.
Mega balls.
230 I'm putting you out.
Okay, post comments down below. Do you reckon I can run one out with a 5 iron 230? Let's remember you can get 1 length in this as well. This is the 1 length review as well. Post comments down below. Like, do we still need the 1 length discussion? Let me know. I think I've done it a lot.
Well, I think you do.
So the 1 length should be a video in itself.
Yeah, because like you look at.
So basically it's exactly the same video as this, but we just say it's 1 length?
Yes.
I mean, the lofts might change as well, because...
But it does have an effect on the longer irons.
Yeah, that's a good point.
People.
Well, post comments down below, we'll do it.
And also, like you put a grip video up randomly and people will go, oh, great, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so that's a good point, Matthew.
I think you should.
We'll do it. We'll do it 1 length as well.
Maybe don't compare them.
Right, here goes my back.
I think you can tap this, you'll get there.
Really?
Yeah, 2 hard ground.
Well, I'm going to hit it hard, off a tee. Going for the draw sling.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, that's reaching, isn't it?
Yeah, that's easily there. Look, about 230.
Yeah, so I need to control my direction, and I'm a bomber. I'm a Cobra bomb.
Just start out the right a little.
211 carry 232, it's my number.
Yeah, and there is a difference between the one length and normal, the colour on the back.
Yeah, I hear you, mate.
So
we should do it.
Perhaps that will make a difference.
Colours do make a difference in the older periods. Right, 2-3, this is my number. I hit a 5-iron 235, everybody. Didn't draw it enough, I don't think. Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Come on.
Come on, get up there. Get on, oh yeah.
Yeah, sit, sit.
I'm pin high.
That green's quick, sit.
Oh, slow the green down.
Sit. Yes, nice. 233.
So I reckon I can get through the back, 233.
233.
Because I reckon if I turn that a fraction more.
Yeah. That is one long 5-iron.
Isn't that a 5-iron bomber?
207 carry, and we've funked the old hardness up, but you know.
I mean, the world is that firm sometimes.
It is linksy every now and then, isn't it?
I'm not in control of the firmness of the weather.
Do you want it downwind too?
No, we haven't reached those heights yet. Leave that to the old shops to do that.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Toey.
Oh, overcooked it.
You see how much my dispersion now is really going?
Yeah.
Which I think is a fun point in itself, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to hit it really hard with a loft that isn't a 5-iron, so my D plane is then just being challenged.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I've missed it.
Oh, it's hard on the face.
I've missed it.
Oh, run.
Run
hard.
Look at that. Oh, I want to hit one more. Am I allowed to hit one more? I've ripped it, but I don't know if I've drawn it.
Hit the flag.
Oh, go in.
Hit the flag.
Go in.
That's
get in.
tracking.
That is...
Hit it.
Oh, get in. Oh, what a shot. Sit down now. It's not on the green.
Oh, it's long. 240.
So just quickly look at the dispersion there now. Look at that top right.
Oh, I've pressed the replay.
Oh, we're having a replay. Oh, no, we're having a flyover. So look at the dispersion now.
Look at it.
You know, we really are starting to see...
Bit of lefties going on.
And that's just me, obviously going at speed, but then also I'm pushing the lofts always to their limits as well.
Yeah.
Good clubs, good game then, but you are going to have to understand how your ball might stop or not, subject to spins, peak heights, the rest.
Yeah.
And then you're also going to have to understand what lofts you've got on them, and then learn to really take the mick out of everyone that you're playing with that you're in it further than them.
Yeah, I think that's the main point.
Because at the end of the day there, it don't matter what anyone says, I just hit a 5-iron 235 yards. So
39.
Yeah. Say it again.
Don't forget the extra 4.
Yeah.
239, bruh.
Check that video out. It's a really good one. Hit that subscribe button over there as well. And thanks for this follower, at Crossfield Mark on Instagram, for following. If you want to call out at the end of the videos, just make sure you're following at Crossfield Mark and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.